Hi everyone. So let's do a big picture oracle reading to capture the energy that's around us today. So I'm going to do a 5x3 spread. So we have the rose, the mouse, the cross, the train, the clover, the mountain, the garden, the rider, the sick bed, the stars, the road, the fish, the child. That's you. This card represents you in this reading, and the anchor. So there's something coming in because we have the rider right at the center of your reading. And I think it's in the form of some kind of guidance because I see the stars at the end of this line here. So let's see what all this means. In these two corners, we have the rose and the anchor. So this, again, this is a gift. Something is coming in, something that's going to create stability for you. This could have to do with your work. It could have to do with your everyday job because I'm seeing cards of money. I'm seeing a gift here. The fish is about money. The anchor is about stability and money. I feel like there's something routine in your life that's coming in. The rider could be in the form of some kind of a promotion or something along those lines, but it does feel like there's money that's coming in or some kind of resources coming in with this rider. The rider always brings something when it comes in. So if we just look at this line of 5 here, we have the mountain, the garden, the rider, the sick bed, and the stars. So it feels like in your past, there may have been obstacles for you when it came to a community you're working with. Perhaps this is your customer base, this is your network, this is co-workers. Make this make sense to you, but it feels like there were blockages when it comes to some kind of group you were trying to capture. So for example, if you're starting a platform and you're looking for followers, it seems like there was something blocking that. But now there's something coming in, some kind of information, perhaps some kind of money, perhaps some kind of resource that's going to help you overcome whatever was keeping you stuck and sick with the sick bed and moving you in a more guided way, in a way that the universe or your guides can help you. The stars card is my card of spiritual GPS. And so I feel like whatever you're trying to do that felt blocked or felt toxic or felt stagnant, because the sick bed can also be a card of stagnancy, there is definitely something coming in that's going to help guide you in the right direction to break this open. Because I do see with the rose and the mice here that it feels like you are very aware, you know that you could be getting more, but with the mice, it feels like you were just getting breadcrumbs. So for example, you were getting one new client a week, or you weren't making enough money at your current job. And so there's something here that you know that it was not enough and that you knew that there could be more. So this with the child here, it feels to me like you're starting something new. So again, make this make sense for you, but this could be a promotion. This could be a new job altogether. This could be you starting your own business, but it feels very new and very supported. With this child card here, it feels like the new direction is the right way to go, in other words, because what you were doing in the past feels blocked and you're moving through that stagnancy with something brand new. But with this cross being over the central card here, it does feel like it's something that you're destined to do. So even if you don't really like where it is right now, or you feel like it's never going to grow, or you feel like it's never going to go anywhere, it does feel destined. It feels like your fate. And it also feels to me, with this card being you and the anchor here, that you can see yourself doing this. You can see this being a long-term position with this anchor card. You can see this being your true calling. You see yourself in this role. But I think what you don't know with the train and the clover here, and this is such a good reading, and it all tracks with what we've been saying already. What you don't know is that there's going to be some huge lucky break that's coming in for you. And with this rider and this train here, it feels like it's coming in fast. Someone's coming in offering you that new job. Someone's coming in offering you that promotion. This could represent clients coming in, especially with the garden and the rider together. This could be just an influx of people coming in, especially with that train. There's a lucky break here to get you out of this stagnant energy and into one of more abundance and more stability. And over here, what you don't see is the road and the fish. That making this change is the thing that's going to bring you an abundance of money. The fish card is the money card, is the abundant money card. So again, we're seeing money cards here. We see the rose, we see the fish, we see the anchor. So it feels like if you are expecting a raise, if you're expecting clients, if you're expecting customers, they're coming. You just don't see it yet. There's a lucky break that's about to come in the form of this train and rider that's going to end up in this choice that you make, which is a brand new choice. So the new thing coming in is the thing that's going to give you all of this money and stability. We have the change leading to money, leading to this new thing that's going to give you a lot of stability. So cool. So there we go. That is our big picture oracle reading. Will you please let me know how this was resonant for you? And we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.